Hey, good morning out there, family. Something a little different this morning. So I had a little job to do that I did not want to do. I had to pull this daggone fuel tank down in this expedition because all my checks led me there. So I'll show you what I've been doing, and I'll show you why I'm making this little short video this morning, boy. I'm gonna tell you, I've been mad. Oh yeah, I've been mad. Hold on right quick. Okay, so you see we got the whole tank laid out up here. And it actually wasn't too difficult getting the tank out, but now if you got some fuel in it, you're gonna have a problem. But that is not the purpose of this video. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you what's been going on that I've been mad about. See this situation right here? This little plug? That plug, well, you don't see the plug, but it plugs in here. And then this one, this plug. I spent more time trying to get these plugs off of here than I did taking the whole tank down. And you know, I saw so many videos on YouTube about pulling this tank down, which I did not, you know, I just didn't need that, but I needed to know what was going on here, because these two things you can't see at the top of that tank when you pull it down. You can't see how these things connect on there and loosen. So anyway, I spent all my time trying to figure out how to get these two things loose. This one right here, I ended up, you see it's got some lubricant on it. I ended up getting some lubricant on it and was able to push down further up here. And I don't have ones, the connector off the truck. It's still on the truck, so I can't show it to you right now. But push down, it would push in, push down, and then pull it out, and it came off. This one was the problem. So let me show you what I did. This is the box. I was able to find one. This was from O'Reilly's because I was just fortunate in that way. God was patting me on the back. He knew I was upset, so he was gonna help me out with the rest of this. And see that? I just didn't believe they had one, and they absolutely had a connector. And I'm gonna show you why I went to O'Reilly's or any parts store to look for it. Okay, so this was the old plug, right? As you can see, I ended up cutting it off because I could not see up here how to get it off, right? I mean, how you gonna see at the top of the tank and you can't see the top of the tank? You need to know how those things work. As you can see, this connector has this little red, this is like a lock. It pushes in that way. It pushes in to the left, but you need to be able to pull it out or pull it back. You see how it locks in there? Yeah. So you need to be able to pull this out to the right. And then you'll be able to mash that after you push in and push and pull back. So first things you're gonna do, you're gonna push in, right? You're gonna pull that little fellow out, then mash, and then pull it out. Now how I'm gonna know all of that from the bottom of the tank, trying to reach my hands up on top of that thing? You cannot. So I end up cutting it off, and honestly I feel like somebody somewhere at some time, as you can see, that's been See the heat shrink on that. Somebody got to this a long time ago before I ever did, and it needed this problem. But anyway, it just needed this fix. But so that's what led me to pulling the tank out. But the reason why I changed the plug here is because when I pulled it out, look what I found. Yeah, and that is the positive and negative. As you can see, wires here, the negative, and this is the positive one here. Both of them are burnt. So it had me thinking power was coming from everywhere, but when it got here, it was like it was losing power. I'm thinking it was the fuel pump. Actually, it wasn't the fuel pump, but I would not have found that out if I hadn't pulled the tank. So, and I cut this thing out not knowing that. So thank you, God, for all that you do for me. So here we go with the new one, and you see the new one doesn't have the color coding, but you know that shouldn't be too hard for anybody to figure that out. It's only 4 wires. You see which ones. Of course, the last 2 there. Don't mix up the other 2 now. But anyway, that's what I did yesterday. And man, I was upset. I had to get out of there and go get me some lunch, so I could rest my mind about these plugs, trying to get them off. But anyway, I got them off. We were successful. That's the new plug again, right? And this is from O'Reilly's. I'm sure, you know, AutoZone or Advance or Napa, all of them. You see they sell the parts, so they probably got it too. It's just where I ended up going because it was the closest store to me at the time. But that headache. Alright, so anyway, just a little quick story this morning about them connectors, because you see people on here, you know, helping you, taking your tank down and all of them things, but they leaving some stuff out. When you get ready to pull that tank down and you can't get them plugs out, you in trouble. So anyway, that's what you do. Go build some life. Be out.